boom, boom, ka, ka, boom, boom, ka. I know y'all remember that song, Up in the Club, back when you guys were in the world, not of the world, but in the world. I know you remember that song, In the Club, with the boom, boom, ka, ka, boom, boom, ka, ka, boom, boom, ka, ka, boom, boom, ka, ka. Yeah, don't act like you don't remember it, yes? So now, I was looking at the video about Tim finishing up the toilet where he said, well, you can't have a home without one of these. Of course, majority of the viewers, except for his staunch supporters, except for Tim's staunchest of supporters, were saying, no duh, Tim, obviously you can't have a home. You can barely have a house. You can barely have a house, coach, without a toilet. Yes. And grandma running down the hallway to the other bathroom, the other tore up bathroom, to use the toilet to relieve herself is really not acceptable. We generally want the best for our mamas, and that toilet should have been finished a long time ago. And so it begs the question, whose house is it? Is it mama's house? Or is it Tim's house? Is mom on a life lease? Does mom own the house? It begs the question, because the way that the feet have been dragged, the way that there has been no rush, as you say, no urgency with completing at least half of Grandma Lily's house, we could question, and also the way that you instilled a certain budget with regard to the kitchen, with regard to the bathroom fixtures, etc. We have to question, well, whose house is it? Is it Grandma Lily's house on your land? We assume that she was owning things outright, but I guess she could be a renter and be debt free. And maybe that's what you implied. Maybe that was underlying. And so the question really is, whose house? Whose house? Yeah, turn it up. Turn it up.
Whose house? Tim's house. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Oh my God.
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 Boom, boom. Whose house? Tim's house.
But I digress. You guys know how I digress. In today's video, I'm going to be providing my reaction to the long-awaited video about Tim installing that toilet into Grandma Lily's house, into her amazing grace. The long-awaited toilet installation, where Tim is saying, well, you can't have a home without the toilet. And for the majority of us viewers, we're saying, well, no duh, Tim. Of course you can't have a home without a toilet. And I know what you Tim supporters are going to say. I already know what you guys are going to say. It's like, okay, all right. Captain, you're supposed to be the captain of Team Tim. And if anyone should have reminded Tim that that toilet needed to be in place, it should have been you, Captain. Captain, you were so busy over there trying to support Megan that you forgot to remind Tim that if you can't flush it, you can't rush it. If you can't tush it, you can't push it, Captain. Shame on you. I'm telling Tim. I'm getting up in your comments and I'm telling Tim. Matter of fact, Captain, I'm going to bring Tim with me this time. Because Tim has not seen these videos. I'm going to bring Tim with me this time, Captain. Wait till Tim sees you over here supporting Megan. Wait till he sees you over here supporting Grandma Lily. Now, during the first part of the video, oh, it was awesome. It was great to see Tim working diligently working on that toilet. We know that the less Tim talks, the better. We just like to see him work, some kind of work. But he was working diligently on that toilet, putting the silicone everywhere that he desired, most places where it was not required. But he put the silicone on the flange. He put some on I think he put it at the bottom of the toilet. That silicone was going pretty much everywhere. I'm pretty sure he put it on the inlet tubes, because you never know, right, Tim? You never know. When in doubt, silicone, or as you say, caulk it out.
All right, y'all, so I got the toilet set and screwed down. We're a little bit lower on this side. We have a little bit of a gap here on this side of the floor. As you can see, the floor kind of sinks in just a little bit right there. And over here, you can see that it's flush. But I'm gonna just shoot a little bit of silicone in there. And that once that silicone dries, it'll fill that gap in. So I'm gonna just put it under there and then squeeze it real tight and let it kind of sink under there. And that'll get rid of that little bit of wobble. But I got it level and everything. That silicone has worked its way in, and I actually tightened it down a little bit more once I got that silicone in and let it dry a little bit, and I kind of tightened it down into that silicone.
Now, one great thing that we were informed of was that Grandma Lily actually picked out a taller toilet, and that's incredible forward thinking for Grandma Lily. We thought that she picked that out so that she wouldn't have to drop down so low in order to relieve herself, which can be a challenge for some people, especially when you get up there in age. But as we noticed that there was a certain gap in the at the bottom of the toilet, a gap that Tim filled with the silicone which remains flexible, which is really not meant to be structural support. Generally, we use shims or some type of washers. But the great thing about getting that taller toilet is that Grandma Lily will essentially be able to grab a hold of that little half wall to catch her fall. So with the taller toilet, it'll be a lot easier for Grandma Lily to catch her fall. When that toilet eventually starts to lean, she can grab that wall, she can catch her fall. Okay? It's not a matter of if that toilet is going to lean. It's a matter of when it's going to start to lean. So hold on tight.
Let's go get my mom, see if she's ready. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Go on, walk in and see what you think about the look and the fit and finish so far before we flush it and then start gushing water.
I couldn't be no more satisfied with this bathroom. Just totally. It just amazes me the transformation that some young man did to this bathroom.
Oh yeah, we did it together.
So,
yeah. And Jesus did it, and then he just used us.
Of course.
That's right. Got the tub looking good behind you back there.
It sure is. I'm almost have to sit down, y'all, but I forget it's still wet.
Still curing, yeah. It's pretty solid. I think it's good, but we're gonna let it cure. That's what it's doing now.
Yeah.
So you like the toilet and how it's looking and everything?
I really do.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I found one a little bit higher than the average toilet. So
that's right. Yeah.
That's gonna work perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good. I know that I tried my best, and then we can redo it again.
That's beautiful. It really, really is.
Yeah.
Good and steady.
Don't shake it too much. Silicone still curing.
Okay.
Let the silicone cure all the way.
All right.
Mm-hmm. I tried my best. And we can redo it again.
Now hold on a second, Tim. First, you said this was your initial toilet installation, like ever. Then you said it was your second toilet installation ever. And then you shifted back and again you said it was your first toilet installation, Tim. And so me being the captain, although you're calling the plays as the coach, it's incumbent upon me as the captain to say, hold on, coach, are you sure that that's what you want to go with? All right. Choose a play and let's go with the play. Yes, coach. All right. What do you want to convey to us? I mean, obviously the truth is not important here. All right. But what is it that you want to convey to us, coach? Are you trying to convey that it's your first attempt? Are you trying to convey to us that you have some experience, that it's your second attempt? Just choose your message, coach. Obviously the truth is out the door at this point, coach, but pick a direction and let's stick with it. All right. And that's coming from the captain to the coach. Normally it's tops down. Normally I get my direction from my coach, but in this case, coach, let's show a little bit more focus. Let's show a little bit more direction on these tales. I won't call them mistruths, but on these tales that you tell, let's have a little bit more focus, coach. The best part of the video was when Grandma Lily helped Benjamin to flush that toilet, because I know Benjamin was thinking, Dad, you like my diaper, Dad. You like my diaper, Dad, because you be full of disappointment. And so little Benjamin flushed that toilet, and he wanted to flush it twice. He wanted to hit it twice because he's like, Dad, you be so full of it, Dad. We need to flush it twice and then snake it out, Dad. Benjamin was like, Gaga, go, but that's my dad.
Lord, he gonna give me a privilege.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Aaron Benjamin.
Look at that. Let's do it together.
Hold your pacifier, Benjamin. Don't flush it down towards.
Let's do it together.
There it goes. All right. Watch the bottom.
Overall, I'm going to give you a good review on that video, Tim, mainly because I was just so excited to see you finally put that toilet in place. Finally, Tim. And in return for my good review, I'm just going to ask that you do us dedicated viewers, just do us a favor, Tim. Let us know. I mean, who really owns that house? Because your actions, your lack of urgency kind of displays that Grandma Lily might actually be a tenant. And her debt-free journey involves her not paying a mortgage, but working off her rent by way of being employee number one. So if you can, please let us know, Tim, because we really have the question about whose house? Tim's house. Whose house? Tim's house?
Whose house? Tim's house. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Oh my God.
Boom, boom.
Oh my God.
Boom, boom.
Oh my God.
Well, all right. That's it for my reaction to that video about having a home without a toilet. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please chop it up in the comments. You staunch Tim supporters, The gates are open as usual. I expect to see you guys present in the comments. Much love to the subscribers, those of you guys that have subscribed to this point. For those that have not yet, please consider subscribing so that we can continue to shine that light. Until next time.